Hello, everybody. My name is Myrick, and welcome to Miss My Documents. All right, hey guys. So, welcome to episode 2. Yay! I was not expecting to do an episode 2, but guess what? Here we are. We're gonna do great. We're gonna do amazing things. I'm gonna have the greatest time of my life. This is also my third time recording this, so we are going to pop off. So today is going to be more on the broad spectrum of education. When I say education, I mean I'm doing this is my podcast for Theater History 1. So for context, I am taking a Theater History 1 class, and for our final, we had to kind of discuss one thing that we learned in the class, and we had to make a little project about it, about whatever that one thing that we got drawn into. So, with that in mind, I wanted to do something that drew me in. One of the things that drew me in was Japanese masks. And I'm like, hey, people in anime have Japanese masks. And hey, I know a character that has a Japanese mask in video games. I say video games and it's only one off the top of my head, and that's because my friend told me about it. And that was after me having a discussion with them about it. So, with that in mind, why not talk about cultural appropriation of Japanese masks in anime and video games? We can do it. Let's do it. It is also like 10:14. Yes, I'm being very specific. It is 10:14 at night. I had woken up from a nap like maybe 30 minutes ago. But this is what I do best. I do this on a limb and I go with the flow because I like going with the flow. So, let's get this freaking project started. Let's do it. All right, so what is cultural appropriation? Might be your number one question. So by definition, cultural appropriation is when the members of a majority group adopt cultural elements of a minority group in a exploitative, disrespectful, or stereotypical way. It's more or less on the negative aspects. A lot of people do this. People do this in society as it is today. And it sucks. But I am probably going to more talk about the positive attributes and people who actually respect different people's cultures. And I try my best. I kind of wish I had worded this very differently, but that is okay. We're just going to go with it. Why I kind of wanted to discuss this type of topic, it was kind of simple. I like the idea of like artistic and historical views of Japanese masks in general and in theater. And I also like anime and video games. So why not combine the two together? And even better, I don't even have to see myself present. I can just listen to myself. Do I like listening to myself? We'll work on it. It's a work in progress. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it if my classmates are okay with it. Because I think they're amazing human beings. That's not the point. My whole entire project is the point today. So, what my goal with kind of doing this, I kind of want to talk about a couple of things, two different like broad and generalized things in anime, and then I'm going to talk about one specific character in a video game called Overwatch. So, I'm going to go ahead and just start off with the Overwatch character. So, with that in mind, all right, who is Genji, right? So Genji is a character in Overwatch. What am I even saying? Overwatch, if you do not know what it is known as a hero shooter game. And basically you get up to like 6 people on 2 teams of 6. And you choose these heroes with unique abilities. Genji is known in the group as a swordsman. And is very wrought in with how he is. Now the reason why I wanted to pick up this specific character is there is a specific skin in Overwatch. If you don't know what skins are the specific type of clothing, a type of article of clothing that they can earn for, like that you can earn from just, winning matches or probably buying it in a shop if you wanted to. There is a specific skin that Genji wears from Overwatch that brings up the Oni mask. And I wanted to kind of broaden about it. Because even though Genji is Japanese, I will mention Overwatch itself is run by an American company, by Blizzard Entertainment. I believe that is Blizzard Entertainment. It is a American company. It's an American video game developer and publisher based in California. California, of all things. But with the idea of video games trying to be very, inclusive, while trying to be inclusive, while also trying to educate themselves on how they try to grasp different characters' ethnicities, different characters' backgrounds, and all that other stuff. So despite the fact that the video game company that Overwatch was made from is an American company, they try to make sure that all their characters, this always happens in Overwatch, in Valorant, from a different company called Riot Games. Each company has a specific goal, but they want to make sure that everything is very inclusive, and I am all for it. Genji has a Oni mask on there. Now, kind of before I jump into other stuff, I am a jumping world bank. I like to jump topics a lot, and I'm so sorry. And I'm a very jumpy person. So, Japanese masks, they're a fundamental part of Japanese no theater, and no masks are called omote in Japanese. They kind of serve to characterize certain roles in a play. So even though no players seldom have more than 2 to 3 actors, but only the actors who represent the main character plus the companion wear masks. The Oni mask is a very well-known mask. A lot of people kind of know much of it because if you take a look at it first glance, it's, I don't know why people do this. The Oni mask itself, it typically kind of represents the Japanese demons. Very well known for the horns and angry expression. That's what people kind of assumed with the Oni mask. And with this Oni mask that Genji has on, he is very I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. It's a very interesting skin, per se. Because Genji himself is Japanese, so it's perfectly okay, I believe. Specifically with his mask, the Oni mask is kept in. It has these symbolized little horns. It has the angry expressions. I will note there's a little, how they had it, how they had the specific Oni mask. It was kind of red horns, red eyebrows, red eyes. At the bottom, there's little red pointy stuff at the bottom, and then there's the mouth itself. It's very, I don't know if I would call it either angry or happy. I don't think I would call it happy. I prefer angry. And it kind of had it in different color tones. They used gray, black, red, and white. Very interesting colors, but I'll take it. So with that in mind, let us move on to the broaden ones. So I'm jumping from video games to anime. So one of the ones I'm going to be talking about is Studio Ghibli. Now, Studio Ghibli itself is it's a acclaimed Japanese animation film studio, and it's known for a lot of their high quality of their filmmaking and its artistry. I personally love all the Studio Ghibli stuff. Now, unfortunately, I have not been able to watch anything from Studio Ghibli, but some of the animes and films that have been shown from Studio Ghibli, I can list off maybe 2. I don't remember the other ones, but I know Howl's Moving Castle, one of the more common ones, and then Spirited Away. Now, going on to Spirited Away, there is a specific mask that I'm very, very interested in from this, just because it's very, 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 very interesting. It is, people call it no face mask, a faceless mask, but it is Kaonashi. That is the fictional character that has a brought in. It is a no face mask, and how they describe this spirit in Spirited Away is a dark spirit who resembles a black humanoid being with a white mask. He devours other spirits and can absorb their emotions into his own soul, causing him to take on their attitudes, especially negative ones, which leads to like a villain arc. God, don't we have that? Literally everybody in this freaking world has at least one time where they go into their villain arc. I'm starting it. I don't know when, but I can feel it. I really can. I just don't know when. Anyways, it's the mask itself. Very much, it's white with small little eyes, small little eyes, and then kind of like little bags. But they're noted for also, even though the Kaonashi was used as a villain, the mask itself kind of makes it seem like, like the persona of, hey, I'm innocent, but when on the inside they're really just like very, very condescending. Yeah, I deal with those bitches all the time. I just realized I cussed like a sailor. Jeez Louise. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, so with that, it was a very interesting topic, and I kind of wish I watched all this Studio Ghibli stuff, but I'm probably going to say it in the other one too. I'm like so I'm not even caught up. I am watching 3 different shows right now that as much as I would love to watch another one, I don't want to add on to that unfinished list. So with that in mind, we are going to move on to the final topic. So the final topic that we're going to be doing, it is based on the more broadened anime show Demon Slayer. Now, Demon Slayer, it is produced by a company called UFO Table. And they're I don't know how to describe them very well because they're a little quirky. I'm going to be real with you. Very, very interesting. So, UFO Table Incorporated, they're an Japanese animation studio founded in October of 2000. God, that's before I was born. That's crazy. It is very much well known for they're most likely well known for Demon Slayer, but also really, really good representation when it comes to converting anime adaptations to existing video games. Vice versa. Putting video games to anime adaptations. I like that stuff. I've watched stuff that is like that. Am I going to go into detail about those? No, because that's not the point. So, I'm going to talk about Demon Slayer. Woo, what a great freaking anime, right? So, there is a specific character that wears a specific mask called the Tengu mask, and the person that wears it is, if I could freaking pronounce his name, that'd be great. Sakanji Urokodaki. He has this specific Tengu mask. And this Tengu mask, this is one of the biggest ones I get so drawn into all the time. Because one of the first things that you notice is the long nose. It looks like Pinocchio. But you know what? We Gucci. It is a very long Pinocchio nose. All red. He's supposed to represent, he's very, very angry as well. And the mask itself is very expressive. Very, very, all the Japanese masks that are used, a lot of the masks itself have been throughout the time of theater, when they were using masks, specific masks started to become more expressive and more animated. Not really more animated, just more, like I said, just more expressive. So with specifically the Tengu mask, it has shown very angry expressions. Known with the bushy eyebrows. God, I wish I had those eyebrows. Kidding. Really, I really was. And a mustache, little goatee type, little beard type thing. And then just a crunched, face. Like, you know when you're like, when a kid is just looking at you, it just is death glaring at you, and you're just, and they're pouting and they clench their face, and it's just crushed, like little wavy parts of it. Anyways, not the point. Tengu mask is very much used in Demon Slayer, and I didn't even process that because I have also not watched Demon Slayer. I actually got the suggestion by a classmate of mine. Yeah, shout out to you. I sound so enthusiastic. I am so sorry. Like I said, it is late at night. I kind of just want to get this done and go to bed. I really regret doing these late at night, but hopefully I'll start doing these during the day. Not the point. I got the idea of using Demon Slayer by a classmate of mine, and that is more or less because the actual show itself, there's a lot of masks that are used in that show, but the one that stands out and is very much used is the Tengu mask. And I overall just enjoy it. So there is a very bigger meaning to Tengu masks. So they're kind of often seen as like mischievous or dangerous creatures, but they can also be kind of helpful. They are often seen as a way to protect oneself from evil spirits. I never know. I don't know why this specific character. I don't know why. What's his face? Jeez Louise, I can't even pronounce people's damn names. Yes. Why Sionji? Wait. I don't think I've pronounced it right the first time. What in the heck? Oh, the Tengu mask is also known as the Kabuki mask. Kabuki. There we go. More well known. Anyways, not the point. They're kind of also used as decorations and used in festivals. But for Saikonji, there's the name. So Saikonji, right? Saikonji uses this mask. I don't know what his intentions are with it, but I'm guessing it's to, protect ones from evil spirits. He's probably getting away with evil spirits, Cool. So they're also said to kind of bring good luck and fortune to those who wear them. Interesting enough. I don't know how it's possible, but we can make it possible. It's like taking negative spirits, like taking negative spirits, and then pushing good things onto you. God, I want that, man. So with that, I am gonna go ahead and finish off this episode. I really kind of just went with the flow, like I said I would. And this is going to be an amazing thing. And next episode, we will see when that will come out. I'm hoping to get it out by either sometime definitely next week. I kind of like doing I'm going to try to start doing like weekly update type things. So I'll do like a week check. And I'm also probably going to provide some of my socials once everybody is more comfortable and once I get very much comfortable with how I am. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please suggest more things. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have crazy roommate stories, send them my way. I will be happy to send my email in there for business inquiries and possibly send in everything that is needed. And send in your crazy roommate stories. I know a few people that do, so I might grab them and sit them down. And I kind of want to... if you feel comfortable reading, if you feel comfortable with me reading off your roommate stories, great. Send me a message my way, and I can easily talk, and I can easily react to it. It'll be kind of cool, and I can't wait to see where this goes. This is the end of my project. I hope you enjoy. I love you guys.